Vote 2024. This is a primary election day here in Florida, with Republican voters casting ballots for their favorite presidential candidate, even though former President Trump has already collected enough delegates to win the GOP nomination. There is no Democratic primary because President Biden was the only candidate. Polls close in less than an hour from now. The only suspense is how badly Mr. Trump will defeat the 6 former challengers listed on the ballot. News4JAX reporter Scott Johnson is joining us live from a polling place that, Scott, I'm going to guess has not been very busy.
Not busy at all. I'm here at one on the west side. I've been here. I've been over in Fort Caroline, all over town. The supervisor of elections says this is one of the least attended votes that we've seen, that he's seen since he's been supervisor of elections in Duval County, because essentially the election has been decided. We know it will be Trump versus Biden by all accounts going into November. So now the question is, for this GOP primary today, how decisively does Trump win? There weren't a lot of voters to be found at polling places around town today, but I found a few.
My wife made me.
Your wife made you?
I mean, I'm going to vote for Trump anyway, okay?
Yeah.
So I thought there's only one guy on the ballot, really, that's still on the ballot. So why do I need to come? But my wife insisted.
In fact, the Duval County Supervisor of Elections said the voting numbers were lower than they even expected, with former President Trump already sewing up the GOP nomination. I spoke with Jerry Holland just before noon, and he told me at 7 polling locations around town, they had seen exactly 0 voters. We knew it would be low. Is it low?
It's definitely low. I mean, we saw a moderate turnout for early voting and vote by mail, but this election day is probably the slowest I've seen in my time of doing elections.
So what to look for is how strongly Trump wins, or do Nikki Haley supporters refuse to endorse him, or maybe even some cast ballots for Ron DeSantis, because all the original GOP candidates are still on the ballot. What are some things we need to watch for tonight with these results, even though it's somewhat of a meaningless primary?
I wouldn't be looking for turnout because it's been decided that Donald Trump is the official nominee, and so is Joe Biden.
I met up with News4JAX political analyst Rick Mullaney, who estimates Trump needs to get more than 90% of the vote to show he's secured enough GOP support to feel comfortable in the general election against President Biden.
While the MAGA base is important and apparently motivated, it's not enough to win the nomination. It's not enough to win in November. They've got to build on that base if they want to win in November. And the first place to start is with that Haley voter.
Democratic side, the party chose not to have a primary in Florida with President Biden running as the incumbent. We're live on the west side. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
Scott, we saw a similar situation back in 2020 when Mr. Trump was the incumbent and the GOP nomination was essentially decided by the time Florida voted. How does the turnout here in Duval County this year so far compare with 4 years ago?
Well, so far, important because the polls are still open, but Holland told me it's still lower than it was 4 years ago when it was decided. He said about 10,000 fewer GOP voters, and he says there's actually more GOP voters in Jacksonville now than there were 4 years ago, so it has been a drop-off. Back to you.
Scott Johnson reporting live from the west side. Thank you, Scott.
Along with the presidential election, there are several local elections being voted on today. In the city of St. Augustine, voters are being asked to decide about a charter amendment involving the police pension. Here's a copy of a sample ballot. The amendment doesn't make any changes to pension rules. It just moves the pension sanctions in the city charter to the regular municipal code. Now, according to the city, the amendment will allow the city to amend police pension rules in the future by passing a simple ordinance and not require a referendum to the charter. Now, in Flagler County, as we pull up their website, voters in Flagler Beach will see a race for the city commission on their ballot. That's between Eric Cooley and Bob Cunningham. Cooley currently sits on the Flagler Beach City Commission. And also in Putnam County, this is the town of Willatka. We're looking at an election for town council. There are 2 seats available, so voters will be asked to choose 2 of the 3 candidates. They are Jessica Finch, Glenn Hammond, Kathy Washington. Finch is currently council president, and Washington is also a current council member.